Yo, people, we are back in the house for the weekly episode of the Chain Reaction podcast. We are so blessed to have in the building here today a brother who I work closely with and goes by the name of Walkz. We saying, bro?
Hey, man, you got to start addressing me as LeeToTheVi, man.
Ah, that can never happen.
Why?
It just can't. You know, why anything?
I am LeeToTheVi.
You're how old?
I'm 27 years of age.
Yeah, you're joining me on this side of the generation.
No, you're about to be 40, bro.
What?
Literally.
What's that?
You're about to be 40, bro.
Yeah, I am, you know. I'm proud of it, though.
See, you're like my big brother.
Yeah,
you're like my big brother. Do you get me?
What you... I don't know what you just paused there, but yeah. Anyway.
No, because obviously I wasn't meant to slap the chair, and I slapped the chair. Really.
So yeah, we got an audio engineer in the building here today, man. Like Fazal, he's working and rocking with us throughout this podcast.
Bare gun fingers behind the camera.
Trust me,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying. Trust me, became a GM as he moved down here from Tottenham. You know what I'm saying. But we got another legendary. Look at this brother. We got another legendary brother off the camera. Our own resident park, shall we say? The brother goes by the name of F. We saying to me, bro.
Yes, we in the building, man.
I love this.
Yeah.
But where's Mike Dunn?
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
It's us.
Never them.
Listen. Yeah, man. We saying, how you been, Walkz?
Hey, man. We have life. We have life. No matter how many ups and downs you go through, you get me? No matter how much of a treacherous road we live in,
Jesus.
we have life.
Yeah.
You see me? We have life.
I'd like to second that sentiment, you know. We have life. You got to be grateful, you know. It's tough out there, I'm telling you. F?
It's crazy. Crazy again.
Listen, man. All right. We got some topics here today. Oh, first things first, right? Big up to everybody at home. The budgets have been cut, obviously, around there. You can see. You can clearly see. I got a little mic now. You got what I'm saying? But big up Fazal, who brought a mic through for me to work with. The arm don't really work. So, yeah, here we are. I'm kind of complaining still because I feel like if you look at Walkz's setup, like it looks all pro and that. Over here, we're neglecting what's going on, but you know, slowly but surely. Even if you look at F's mic and setup, like you know, they've got it patterned for him. But
How can they look at S Mike and say, oh,
well, I'm giving them the visual, innit? You know what I'm saying?
you was definitely talking to the camera?
How was it? I was trying to defend you.
Yeah. F, big up yourself though. You get what I'm saying?
Are you saying big up F now?
What?
Are you saying big up F?
Listen,
you are be going at it from bro.
Pause.
Hey,
Pause. Yeah.
Pause.
Basically, yeah, even when I was at Tesco, I
Yeah.
FaceTimed you,
Yeah.
and it was like, what water should we get for the studio with it?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, safe granddad. And you're saying big up F.
I don't recall still.
Yo, that's the most African answer. But hey, listen, he doesn't recall, you know, like that. Yeah, so we're
I can't lie, the microphone situation isn't my fault.
yeah.
It's not. Basically, what had happened was
What had happened was
basically the mics that I've got at the studio, Fazal said was inadequate. You get me? So he brought down his own microphone and gave it to Lee, but he doesn't have the same connection to fit on the mic stands, the mic arms that I've got here. You get me? So
yeah. Will that connection be here next week?
that's not a question you have to direct to me still.
Okay. Fazal, thumbs up, I'll gun finger. Yep, it will. Nah, you know what? I got a little qualm, car. As man mentioned, man called me granddad, innit? Now, every time I come around here, I get corned about my age, you know? I'm 39 years old, yeah. I'm gonna touch 40 soon, you know what I mean? But I'm in great shape, working hard, building a career, you know, something real.
That's mad to say you're building a career at 40, fam.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. But shit happens in life, my bro.
Nah, it does.
Like,
I can't lie. If you see that, they always have the memes of the richest people when they actually get to that stage.
Yeah.
It's always a mad age.
And it's about this time.
It's social. It's like that. It's social media that makes us want to speed things up. Do you know what I'm saying? So, sorry to interrupt, but carry on.
No, you're hitting the nail on the head, you know. But for me, you know, me and my age, you know, these man, all three of these men have called me about my generation. Telling me about my fucking generation, fam. Listen, it's been on top behind the scenes, but you know
Pause.
I finished my sentence and I stand by it behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there before we get into this podcast. These men are not gonna make me feel bad about being 39 years old. I'm a fucking G, bro.
No, you are. You are.
We agree with you, bro.
I don't care whether you men agree. Just
so
know
why
that.
do you care about us getting onto my age then?
What?
Man said what like that?
What you saying, man?
Yeah, get it.
What you saying, man? What you saying? Listen, banter aside, let's get into this fucking pod, man. What we saying? Listen, since I've been talking the most, we saying about R. Kelly, fam.
Hold on. You can't even introduce it. Your age mate, R. Kelly.
Wow, is that where you went with it?
Fam.
I'm even gonna give you how old are you,
fam. Hold on. Knowing the number of condoms that you have, yeah, you were closer to R. Kelly than I am, fam. You get it? How?
Crazy game.
Just
virtue of double S. Virtue. You get it?
I don't have no coat.
You don't have no what?
I don't have no coat.
No coat.
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 CULT. I don't have that.
What do you think that Twitch shit is?
The Twitch?
Yeah.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Every nigga in the Twitch stream.
They're my loyal supporters.
Yeah, your cult.
Nah, bro.
They be cheering you on.
He had people in basements in that, fam. It's not that thing. I don't have no basement.
Fam, where are we?
We're not in the basement, bro.
Fucking
We're not in the basement still. Definitely not in the
wow.
basement. So by that virtue, then you're an enabler.
I beg your pardon?
Exactly.
I have never brought any gal around here for you, fam.
But it's like the people that used to go to, what's my man's name? The one that killed himself in Harvey Epstein and them man there.
Jeffrey
Epstein and them man there.
Listen, Jeffrey
you know what I'm saying? And
Jeffrey
the people
was
that used to go
killed.
to his island and them, oh shit.
He was killed.
Hey, no, don't knock at my door, Illuminati.
Fam, yeah, you know that.
I don't know nothing about what he's talking about. I heard he committed suicide. That's all.
You know, like that. Listen, but yeah, this whole R. Kelly thing, the trial, obviously, they gave him 100 years, yeah?
100 years?
Yeah, they gave him 100 years.
Jesus Christ. No wonder he's threatening to snitch.
Yeah. He's threatening to speak about other artists.
Hey, they're gonna find him hung as well, fam.
Bro, okay. I gotta say this to the man them. Who do you think he's naming?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Not everybody. Everybody.
Listen.
I don't know, you know.
Everybody.
You think like big names?
Everybody.
I think he's got jigger on some shit, you know.
Everybody.
No, I thought that as well, you know.
You hear what happens at these, bro. I'm sure Will Smith and Jada Pinkett on there somewhere, bro.
Oh,
didn't you hear that? Someone said Jada Pinkett Smith was dating the Criss Cross sheet when he was 15, and she was like 22.
Oh Lord, that's wild.
So,
yeah, what's illegal must remain illegal, fam.
Yeah, so I'm sure that whole industry.
Yeah,
they're shaking it. Well, they're not probably shaking. You're probably gonna die.
Yeah, they'll probably somebody will take him out because it's too much. It's too much at stake. You get what I'm saying? And if you look at the R. Kelly interview, you see how he's an emotional guy, you know. So you know he's gonna kick off big time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all killing me with this shit, man.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Hurt people.
Fam, it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. What you saying? You see, you know how his music is like a staple in black parties and that. What are you going to do if it comes on?
I was just about to say that.
Me and R. Kelly's music, we kind of, certain ways, if it's played and not played by me, it's not in my playlist anyway.
Oh yeah,
but if it's played and not played by me, I'll listen to it. I got no qualms about enjoying a tune. But me personally, I'm not actively in my private life playing any of that, or with me and my girl or whatever. Nah, that's not happening.
You saying it's the remix to Ignition?
Ain't no any kind of Ignition he's starting. I don't want any of that.
I hear it still. I hear it.
You don't know what's in the boot, like that.
Oh, crazy this. God damn.
Listen.
Yeah. I can't lie, all of that kid stuff is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's actually wild. When you deep it, it's actually wild. I don't know how old you, man, were. It's me bringing up the age thing now, you know what I'm saying? But I remember, I think everybody, that Sparkle's niece video, everybody saw that shit. And it was just
the what video?
Sparkle's niece. When he's pissing on the little girl.
Oh, is that? Oh.
Yeah. You know,
I don't think I've ever seen that video.
Yeah.
Like I've seen maybe a blurred version, and I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah, it's like, it's crazy because at the time, you know, when
did that happen? It was in the 90s, isn't it?
I don't know whether it was 90s or early 2000s.
I was a youth man regardless.
Yeah.
You know
I don't know. But I do know that I don't think
he was an adult.
Yeah, he was definitely an adult.
No,
adult.
No. Lee was an adult.
I was an adult. What's that got to do with the price of fish?
He's basically saying he was young at the time and you was an adult. But yeah, we moved.
Thank you, F. You see what I have to put up with here? Anyway, like, yeah, at the time, I just remember, like, nobody was educated on them things there. I'm not going to say nobody was educated on what was right and what was wrong, or that's an underage girl. You get what I'm saying? Because we knew, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, them things, we didn't treat them like we do now and understand that protection of, you know, we knew that you understand it almost on a, like, let's just say it this way, the internet has changed a lot of shit and it's brought a lot of awareness, and the penalties for, you know, nobody, if you tell me somebody's peeing on an underage girl, I don't want to see that video, fam.
Hell no.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that video. But back then it's like a celebrity's doing what it was like before the internet. It was before all this content and stuff was so readily available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, certain videos that go about that I say to you, I haven't seen or I don't want to see. You know, I didn't have that mentality back then, you know, and I think the entirety of the black community, even celebrities who've seen that shit, they know, you know what I mean? It was like, oh shit, R. Kelly's doing what? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even called, it was called the R. Kelly sex tape, I do believe at the time.
Huh?
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even believe it was called like anything wild. Do you get it? There was an R. Kelly sex tape. That was it. And then somebody said that that's their niece. I think Sparkle at the time said it's that their niece, and then that whole ball started rolling, you know?
Sorry for smiling. Basically, I got a FaceTime and my phone's on Do Not Disturb. So it came through on my laptop and I saw Fazal jump. I know. You know when they come, you just see himself pop up on the camera like.
Remember last time you gave me your phone and you got a FaceTime? And
it was the same person. Yeah.
What happened?
Nah, he doesn't know. Basically, yeah, he was there.
No, he wasn't.
He was there.
Was he?
Wasn't you there? Wasn't he there at the no, he wasn't.
He wasn't there.
When we went up to. Nah, we went on a separate. Time. Yeah, we went a separate time. So when we went up to Jada Styles show and man.
Oh, yeah, the radio station.
Yeah, we went up to that show. Jada wasn't there. I was just doing the show with him. And when I was talking, I got a FaceTime. I passed it to F.
Yeah.
And it was a lady that FaceTimed me, innit? F answered the FaceTime.
Bruh.
And she was naked.
She's in the bath, bro.
Naked. And he was so like in a maze, he just hung up the phone.
And were you an adult when this thing happened?
Oh, come on, man. I wasn't even famous as a
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How old did this lady how old did she appear to be?
I know, she's our age. I can confirm that.
My man.
I said, how old did she appear to be?
Wait. I just deep inside, like you know for sure, like she was.
No, I definitely know.
Yeah.
Hey, my man. Yeah, my man. You just upset because all the girls in his age group are like walking sticks and that. You get me?
Nah. They
for LeeTo.
We're going off topic still.
No, we're right on topic. I can't We're right on topic, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, so it was wild. The video was going about, and it was fucking wild, to be fair. You know.
Just saying, Lee's watched the video. Carry on.
I mean, yeah, I'd be a liar if I said I hadn't seen it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not anything I want to watch in 2021. And I was much younger then, much less educated. I don't know. You know, one of those things where I didn't know the things I know now. You know, the things we're more aware of in society and them things. And especially when it comes to the protection of kids and...
We need to protect our women, man.
Thank you, bruv. Black women as well. You feel me? You get it? So,
protect our women.
You know, definitely not with it. You know what
Black
I'm
is
saying?
beautiful, man.
Amen.
I love black
Amen.
women.
Amen. Speak up the things then.
Trust me.
Trust me. But yeah, you want to take over the pod or?
Hey, I can't lie, man. There's obviously been a UK version, similar, not a video, but conversations and these type of things of an artist.
Oh, look at the segue, fam.
You get me?
That's
Got
cold,
this
innit?
segues.
Yeah, fam.
And I don't like doing it the Joe Budden way where we just talk about topics. Like we got this topic to talk about. And I like to, smooth.
Finesse.
Yeah, like. So obviously, boom. There's an artist that we stopped reacting to.
Yeah.
That was accused of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Before we even get to the what we was gonna talk about, do you wanna say your reasoning for not reacting to my man?
I guess we're gonna have to name the guy we're talking about.
Yes, Mr. Dutchavelli.
Yep, being Dutchavelli. My reasons for not reacting to Dutchavelli is, you know what, like in that situation, there's so much murky water that you cannot be sure, you know? For me personally, looking at it, I noticed that, you know, in regards to what had happened, there was several different, let's say, should we say stories and different versions of events that kind of came out from Dutch's side. Yeah. And it wasn't clear, you know? But I don't want to go as far to accuse anybody of anything because it could be very well that the brother's telling the truth and innocent. So what do you do in that situation? You know, and you have because we have platforms, it is genuinely like that. If it was true, it's something I don't want to support at all. Do you know what I'm saying? But if it's not true, it's fucked up for him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine what my man's going through if it's not true, fam.
Do you get what I'm saying? You know, so I think for
me, rather be wrong than sorry, basically.
Thank you. I'd rather be wrong than sorry. You know, like that. You get it? So for me, it's just like, all right, I'd rather, just not involve myself, to be fair. I think F put it right, man. How about yourself?
Literally, like, I said in the group chat, like, I don't want to throw anybody else under the bus. So if nobody else wants to do it, I won't do it as well. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what's happened.
Yeah.
I'm not in this world to judge anybody, do you get what I'm saying? Like, and also I know that people can go to court and get wrongly accused and wrongly convicted as well, do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's for them, so the family of the girl involved, Dutch and God to deal with. And they're the only people that know what happened. Well, the girl and him is the only people that know what happened. You get what I'm saying? I can't say anything. I just staying out of it because ain't nobody finna come to me like, yo, Walkz, you're moving mad supporting like, they tried it with other artists as well, so I know for sure they were gonna try it with my man. Do you get me? So, I'll just stay out of it.
How do you feel when you get because I know you must get the comments as I do. I'll react to this Dutchavelli song, react to that Dutchavelli song.
I don't read my comments as much.
Yeah?
So if there have been comments like that, I've missed it still.
Yeah.
I'll be real, I'll be honest with you. I've watched his songs. A couple of them have been very good. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'll just stay out of it. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Whatever. If he didn't do it, best of luck to him. If he did it, hey, the universe can't handle that one there still. Yeah,
for real. I mean, like watching from the outside looking in, like, what do you think on it?
Yeah, I agree with you.
You got daughters, fam.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, it's a bit more mad for a man, like, because man's actually got kids in it. So when you're watching that, like, it's emotional, fam. Proper.
This must be crazy to be having to raise daughters in this world, fam. It must be crazy, bro.
You just gotta protect and guide them and hope for the best.
Yeah, man.
God willing.
Man used the right word there.
I'll therefore bust a gun for them.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's the only GM content you're ever getting out of me, fam.
Listen. But furthermore, I think we're going on to...
Yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously, there was a guy that was getting heavy with the accusations and these type of things. All posted the girl's address and that. Do you get me? Which was the guy that gave us the snooze fest a couple weeks ago, Bouncer. So you know more about this than me because you're the one that told me about this off camera. He challenged Dutch to a fight or something.
Yeah. So basically, I do believe Bouncer challenged Dutch to a fight, and said he'd pay for a lie detector test over this whole situation in regards to the girl. So, and I do believe, I don't know whether it was in response to what something Steph London said or something like that. But
okay.
They were saying that he was basically saying that let's have a dust up. But for me, it's a bit of a weird one because I wouldn't put anybody I thought was guilty in the space to earn money off me.
That was the interesting part of what you just said to me.
You know, I wouldn't put anybody in that space to potentially earn money off me.
That's a bit strange.
Yeah, for me personally, it seems a bit how can I say self. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bit of a mad move. But I guess if you're gonna deal with a lie detector first, then maybe that's a possible thing.
What you're saying. Yeah.
You know,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you pass a lie detector, then I would say sorry. We can scrap, make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying. I hear you.
Yeah. I would like to see, and he did say it would be a boxing match. So that would
no UFC,
no
MMA.
Trust
I don't
me.
want to see you laying on top of Dutch. That's crazy to me.
Why
for that?
Oh God.
Why for that?
Yeah.
Definitely. Why for that,
fam?
Yo.
XYZ for that, fam. Jesus.
Crazy to me. Hey, I can't lie, man. I have nothing much to say about that situation. I can't lie. Like it's been a lot of fights going on recently. You get me, both professionally, you know, and
I got to interject.
Go on.
Sorry, here. Speaking of fights, I saw a clip of some guy, and you know that influencer who opened that room on Clubhouse about saying black women are shit in bed.
Huh?
Said that?
What's his face, man?
I would like to publicly debunk that rumor.
Yeah,
I want to know who said that.
Like, listen, you know what?
He's wild.
You know what the wickedest? You know what the wickedest thing is? You don't have to debunk that rumor. It's just bullshit.
Hey, I'm dubbing this for a reason, goddamn.
It's just bullshit.
I've
you know,
only had black women,
and
they amazing.
Thank you. You know, it's just that in itself. It's just something that goes without saying. You understand what I mean?
Sorry, can we? Who is it?
That's what I want to know.
We need
What's
to know.
this guy's name? He's a hench brother.
Arms?
No, not Arms. Arms ain't lost like that, fam. Arms ain't lost like
Arms.
that.
Put respect on my brother's name.
Let me just put it this way. Arms isn't a coon. Let's just put it like that. You know, like that.
Who is this brother, fam?
He's a UK influencer. I want to say...
Black women are... What?
What
black women has he dealt with?
Wham.
He's done a podcast with Lippy and... Who's the other brother?
Tricky.
No, not Tricky. Castillo. Give me a second. Let me jump onto my YouTube. 1 second.
I didn't even know Lippy and them had a podcast. Was that on Link Up TV? No, that's on their channel.
No, yeah.
Who is this? Mark Cuban? Is that his name?
Might be, you know, Castillo.
This Donny here.
Yeah.
This Donny here. Lee's R's can't stretch that far, but this Donny here.
Let me see. It might be, you know.
I don't even know who he is. I'll be real.
It might be. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm not, but I think that might be the Donny. But there was another Donny. They were talking about getting into a fight in it. I may be wrong though. I may be wrong. Yeah, just.
What was their response to that?
Whose response to what?
Lippy and Castillo's response to him saying that.
Oh, they was like, he's wild. He's wilding. Like, common sense. You're wilding.
I can't lie.
And I think since then, them Clubhouse days, he's kind of dipped out of social media. He hasn't been as, you know, because
it's got their backlash from it.
Yeah, and you know what the fucked up thing is? Why
would you say something like that?
Fam, do you know what the most fucked up thing is? Is as a black man, it's like black women say it's always you man them letting us down, and I'm just like,
I'd be real, like as I
gotta agree with them, like.
Do you know?
At moments, yeah.
Fam, I just like, bro. Nah, man, we can't do that to them, fam. Obviously, there's a lot of them that are treacherous. Not that's not black women, like
Just women.
There's women.
Let's just put it this way:
women.
there are treacherous women out there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Yeah, there's treacherous women out there, like, but brother,
Amanda.
we have definitely after what you told me today, blood. Oh. But yeah, the women are even more treacherous, bro. I'll be real. Just women, not black women, but. Fam, we've got to start protecting them, blood. Like, they go through a lot. Do you get me? The ones that are deserving of it, of course. Everybody's deserving of like just to be left alone and to be able to live their life in their own freedom the way they want to live it. Do you get what I'm saying? Even down to what we've been seeing with them girls getting their drink spiked on camera and that. That should not be happening, fam.
It shouldn't.
Man. Usually, if you want to get scrum, use your game. Is it
Fam, like it's not even if you want to get scrum, you can even go and pay. There's sex workers, you can do them things there. So relax yourself. Take the money you would have take to put on your clothing and to buy this is that. Save that money and go and buy some scrum, fam. Don't be putting that in nobody's drink.
I will be shook like when exes will call man and be like drunk and be like, yeah, I want to smash. I'll be like, nah. Like obviously. This is just the way it is nowadays, you get what I'm saying?
Bro, and this is the thing, innit? It's like, you know, especially from a black point of view, fam, there's a certain level of love you have to have for yourself and for your own people. You understand?
I got a sister, I got a mother, I got grandmothers, I got aunties, got little cousins. Do you get me? I got to set an example. Is it me?
And it's just number two, it's what's in your heart as well. If that's how you go about things, you know what I'm saying? Like you I don't think people understand there's a certain level of self-hatred that people don't even deep. They think it's just normal to sort of like, oh yeah, I want to stir up controversy and I want to have this topic put out there into the world. But why do you even have to do it? And this is the largest complaint I have, right? You'll never find Stephen or Mark down the road telling you that white women are A, B, C, D, and E. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You will never have that. And it's just all sitting within our culture, this level of self-hate.
We all need therapy, blood.
Yo, bruv.
That's it. We all need therapy, blood.
Fam.
You don't want me to have a therapist, though. You said you was going to do something. You didn't do it. But love. Listen. I'm just going to be a broken black man until then.
Listen, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why he's saying love, but, pause. Anyway.
I can't say I love you, bro.
No.
I love you, bro.
Bro, I haven't reached that level of therapy yet, so just pause.
I don't care. I love you, bro.
Bro, you see
I love you, bro.
Okay.
Love you too, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's my brother.
You're cool. Nah. Jokes aside, I love you, Walks.
You see what I'm saying?
Jokes aside, you know what I'm saying? But like, no buts about it.
Why? Why?
You see, this is why I don't love Walks. This is why I can't love Walks. You get it? Why for that?
Yeah, what you say a while ago?
Yo, Mark! Hey!
Him saying, well, back still.
Listen.
Sour crab.
Fuck you. Hey, listen.
Crazy to be.
But yeah, man, just protection of our own and self-love and them things there, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, we gone off topic. What we saying?
Hey, the wife of that's killing me, blood. I was showing, blood. Hey, crazy to me. Nah. Yeah, well, you interrupted me. I can't lie. I was getting into a topic you wanted to talk about. Do you get me?
Oh yeah. Oh, I love the way you see this industry dancing. You see this industry. A topic.
This
you LeeToTheVi I wanted to talk about.
This part is not industry. It's real life.
Yeah, this is real life. This is real life. But I do believe we have to touch on it, man. I do believe it's important. If we're gonna have a pod with integrity, I believe these things have to be spoke on. From an honest standpoint, and I'm speaking on something, in regards to a video that went around a certain rapper. I'm not going to say no names, No,
you have to say the name if you're going to, say integrity and all of these things. And I'll even say why I don't want to talk about it like that.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Because I'm from Northumberland Park and this guy's my actual friend.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've met this guy's mother. Do you get me? And this guy has done shit for a man in my career. He's the one that gave me the name, the Joe Simon Cowell. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
well, I I think as many people,
one of the few people in this industry I'll say as a friend.
Yeah, definitely. Like somebody, I don't get twisted, somebody I've met myself and fucking respect. Do you get what I'm saying? But in that and in the situation that he's been through, right? And I'm still not saying his name, right?
Harvey.
Yeah.
There you go.
In the situation he's been through, like, it's tough because I feel like I'm watching a friend go through something that I don't want them to have to play to the fucking
social media,
you know, and I know what things mean on the road. I know when, you know, let's say things happen to you, people, let's say, believe, oh, this person's reputation or this person isn't what they say they are and blah, blah, blah. And I know about that aspect, but when you are elevating your life, you know, it's tough to turn back around. You know, it's like, Walkz, we having an argument with somebody I was friends way back with, you know what I'm saying? You know, it don't make sense looking back in that direction, you know? And that for me, especially wanting black people to win, wanting a young street brother to win, I don't, you know, I react to street people, people I want to see, like, fuck over the same system that's trying to fuck them over. Do you know what I'm saying? Not get trapped in it or go back to it just because somebody can't stand to see you do your thing. You get it? You know, and that's the painful element for me, you know?
It's a lose-lose though.
Therefore, lose-lose.
Yeah.
Therefore, lose-lose.
Because if you don't do nothing, it's like,
you're wet.
my man caps in his raps.
Yeah.
And when you do something, it's like, it's so stupid. Like,
You had.
why would you get tricked out of your position? Or
Exactly
go back
that.
to jail?
Yeah. It's a lose-lose still.
Like, you
you have to prove something to the internet. It's a lose-lose still.
Bro, it's an L, fam.
Because you can't do it on a quiet because they're going to think you didn't do anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if that's the route he decides to take, I don't know. I know nothing about that. Officers, leave me alone. All you drill pages, leave me alone. Because you lot on me about other shit as well that has nothing to do with me. Because I know the person or there's their family members or whatever. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not going to answer shit, nigga. But yeah, God bless everybody involved. Yeah, man. Spoke to the boy. The boy is good. You see me?
Good to hear.
Yeah, man. And many blessings to him, innit? You get me?
Fam. Yeah, it's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy world. But you know what? Personally, I feel like it definitely needed touching on because it's one of them things, innit? Like, you don't, you know, it's not a quiet thing. You know, there's these people are online, and I don't mean these particular individuals, but I mean, you know, the big bad wolf, you know, the 5-0, the police that just want to take everything from everybody. You know, they're sitting in the comment sections. They're sitting in, you know, these places and they want to see something. They're itching, you know what I mean? They're itching. And it's just to be wise, to be careful, you know? Because if you say you care about somebody, then you can have that discussion that's difficult to have. You understand what I mean?
Now, I'll be real. The reason I don't really want to speak, I don't like speaking on anything to do with Tottenham or Green or Edmonton. Anything to do with those three areas, I don't want to. You're more likely you'll just see me shut my mouth. It's not that thing, you get me?
I think
it's too close to home.
Yeah, I think for me, this is where my generation applies. You know,
yeah,
because I'm an older guy, like, and the thing is, I've not gone through the same experiences these young people have gone through, because I've never been a mad youth, I've never been a GM, I've never been that type of youth, but I've seen, bro, I've been around, you know what I mean?
It's the people these like that are getting rapped about, that are doing the rapping and these type of things, the people are growing up around, you get what I'm saying? So I'd rather stay the fuck out of it,
bro.
Do you get me? Some things are more than a career or industry or do you get me? Like, it's respect, it's integrity, and all of these type of things. You get me? So yeah, when it comes to those type of things, I just rather shut my mouth. I let other people talk about it.
Yeah, I think the message has to be got out there though, because it's deeper than just fucking entertainment. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's real life, innit?
Very real.
Do you know what I mean? It's
niggas
deeper
just see what they hear in the songs. They don't see the other thing.
Do you get what I'm saying? You notice that, you know, when it comes to this type of content, we don't, let's say, retweet or, you know, get involved in the melee. But when you're seeing somebody that you actually give a fuck about. Somebody who's taken time out of their time to fuck with your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one of them things where, you know, I don't really, maybe because I'm older, innit, I don't care about the street shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about it. It doesn't matter. And the thing is, when you get to around where I'm at in age and whatever you want to call it, you're going to be in the same space, bro. You're going to be like, I don't give a fuck about that shit because it don't mean nothing. You see all the losses put through your community. You get what I'm saying? Yo.
Was you with us the day bro died? When me and Sub was in that, Sub and Nguala and that was near Bladen and that. He wasn't with us. That they came there. Sub was just like, fam, the energy don't feel right. Let's cut. 5 minutes after or 10 minutes after, then man went there. Later that night, bro died. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's too close to their home, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too close to home, bro. Like, I'm staying the fuck out of everything to do with that shit, fam.
Yeah.
RIP, bro, as well, still.
Oh, yeah, man. RIP your bro, RIP fucking listen anyway.
But yeah, bare fight's been going on, as I was saying. Fight coming up this weekend. Wilder Fury. Who you got?
Come on, man. It's not even close, bro. It's not even close. Wilder, no. Fury all the way.
You don't feel Wilder seems more motivated this time?
Of course he does. He definitely does.
A determined man is a very dangerous man, though.
Definitely a dangerous man, but I don't think even trying to put a combination together in front of Tyson Fury is a good idea.
Okay.
It's not a good idea. You at that point you're stationary and just know the boxing levels of Tyson Fury. You're not a great boxer these are things you're trying out for the first time against arguably one of the greatest heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? In regards to his boxing IQ, that's a very bad idea, putting 3-4 punch combos. You understand what I mean? Very bad fucking idea. Because Tyson Fury will see through that shit. And furthermore, as big as you are, Deontay Wilder, Tyson's bigger. Do you know what I'm saying? Reach is longer. I see Deontay Wilder getting his head bust open unless that right hand. He pulls off a miracle with that right hand.
Usually always does though, innit? Usually always does.
You know?
Can't lie, I'm rooting for Fury, but I am kind of shook still. F, who you got?
Yeah, Fury, man.
It's Fury thing.
Yeah.
I hear you watching it live.
Yeah.
Man's getting a link, man. Definitely. Definitely, man.
We're not taking the L like last time.
Bro, I took the L. My God. I want a refund.
The Joshua
£10.
thing.
No.
Oh,
no.
arms.
But
That's the arms. No. I will always part with money for that.
No.
I will always.
I'm with Lee though.
I hear you, but I didn't part with my money for that. I parted with my money because I expected to see a fight.
Yeah.
If I parted my money just to support, then I wouldn't care.
I'm never watching an amateur MMA fight expecting anything.
That's not amateur.
That was an amateur MMA fight.
It's professional fights.
What? That?
Yeah.
That?
They did training.
Nah, 6 months you ain't pro. You ain't pro. 6 months, no. Worth for training for MMA, nah, bro. Nah.
It's like these KSI fights. They're all pro fights and shit, even though they're not.
But these men are boxing, right? They're better. Boxing is a sport where there's more. The stakes are higher in it because you have to stand up and trade. You know, it's more explosive, right? What we saw that weekend with Bouncer and Arms was, the meme said it. You know what I mean?
Double S, crazy to us.
Christ.
Yeah, why for that? Big up Sarchi, because he just snapped me. But yeah, man. This you kind of like. There's another battle going on, that, according to you, between me and Jeremy. Apparently.
Oh.
apparently. So I'm gonna let you lead on this one. That's my guy. That's my idol right there. Still.
Come on, man. Big up Jeremy, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. Let me paint the picture for you lot at home, right? So I come to Walk's thing to record the podcast. What was it, last week?
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, you know, then come true. I thought, yeah, let's stream in it. Little bit of stream, man. I didn't know, you know, man, like JME tuned into the stream, innit? And, you know, we're enjoying. I can barely see shit. I'm still learning to play Spider-Man and all of that. And then I get told that JME's making a drill tune. And I'm just like, a drill tune, JME. I was like, all right, I'm interested. Because you know what? JME has been, you know, there's moments in music that JME has been on that are just fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? When you think of that tune, him, Gigs, and Man Don't.
Yeah, just him and
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, there's some major moments this guy's done stuff that you wouldn't necessarily typically is in his ballpark. You know what I'm saying? But man said, all right, Walk said to me, he's asked that I'm on the hook. So I look at Walk, so I'm like, smiling, like, not wanting to be rude, like, wait a minute, what's going on here kind of thing? Can I see Walks and JME? And I'm just like, and then I'm like, are you down for it? He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm
for
on
the
it.
culture.
Yeah. I'm just like, that would be sick. And then I was like, yeah, I want to do a reaction to that. I'd want to see that because that's something I'm curious to see. And so we come away from the stream, you know, and a couple of days go by or whatever. And then it's just a weekend or sometime over this weekend. I think it was Saturday or something.
Sir.
Yeah. I get a FaceTime call because this brother always calls me FaceTime. So I'm just like, yeah. Answered. I'm like, yo, my boy, what's going on? Man ain't told me he's on stream, you know. Man ain't told me none of this shit. He's like, yo, bro, what did you think of that JME thing on the stream last time?
Nah, I never said that.
What did you say?
I said, JME's not dead. He's trolling us.
Oh.
That's what I said to you.
And yes. And I said to you, yeah, I knew. And then he goes, oh, how come? I goes, because he asked you to be in the tune.
Yeah.
It's like throwing somebody back what they ask. It's like, okay, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? You have to put yourself out there like that. You know what I mean? And I think for JME, I don't know whether he believes that you have to be a drill rapper to spit on drill, but JME's a fucking legend. He could spit on fucking Bangra. And you understand what I'm saying? It's done. Whatever he's done is done.
Legend.
I think because JME always makes such different music. Do you remember that video he had with the drone where it flew for like a fucking mile down the motorway and then met him on one bridge and he just buoyed off a performance? All seamless, right? He's just a different guy when it comes to creativity and making rhythms. And that's why I feel like it would be fucking interesting, especially with you on the hook. Because that's something you would never respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, that is something that you would never expect. So it's something I'm genuinely interested to see. I don't know whether it will happen because, you know, his energy is that of, like, as you said, he thought we were trolling. But yeah, you get into it. Like,
he definitely thinks we're trolling.
Seriously.
He definitely, bro. When Lee was talking to us on the stream, Jamie can hear him, innit?
Yeah.
Because I put this, I forgot to tell Lee that I was on stream. I just assumed that he would know that I'm on stream, innit? I just assumed because I stream every day, innit? So I assumed he would know. I forgot to tell him that I was on
dump
stream.
me in the deep end, you know.
So Lee's talking. He's not saying anything disrespectful or anything that could get him in trouble or anything that could burn any bridges or whatever. But Jamie is replying whilst Lee's talking. He's like, Lee's reading off a script. This is fake. They're trolling.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was just, it was extreme. Because V9's on the party as well. So he can hear you. You can't hear him. But the stream can hear V9 and the stream can hear you. Do you get what I'm saying? And Jamie's replying. So it's like V9's replying to Jamie. Jamie's replying to you. You're talking. It's just a mad, funny dynamic.
Yeah.
And yeah, V's like, yeah, I'm going to DM JME. We're going to do a grime shoot. All of this, like, bro, it was just, it was hilarious. But I don't think it's happening.
I think it should, personally.
If it happened, bro.
Yeah.
When I say my man is one of the people I look up to from young, like, we're from, me and F are from Tottenham. Do you get what I'm saying? So we've seen him from Meridian Crew performing at the Hub in our area. Yeah. To
remember when they shot Private Caller?
His older brother was in the Private Caller video. I remember his older brother coming back to the block after that was filmed. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I just filmed this. And this is like his older brother is like the person I looked up to. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, He's like, oh shit, I just filmed the scene with Jamie. He's gas. I'm gas. Like,
everyone was
do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, everyone.
From there to Straight Up Rillian, that's on Channel U. That's one of the biggest things with Skits 9 and that.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen I lived in Southgate. He lived in Southgate. Do you get what I'm saying? I've lived in the other place too. He's lived before, and you know what I'm saying? Like, bare parallels. And man wanted to do MySpace layouts because he did it, and learn JavaScript because he did it.
Yeah.
Do a fucking mobile
because you're the young fan.
Do you get what I'm saying? But there's not a lot of people that I'm a fan of. Outside of people that I know. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's funny because for me, with JME, I think my fandom kind of came later. Yeah. Because there was a period of time I was trying to make music. You know what I mean?
I remember this.
And I think I met him one time with Frisco up at, I think it was Capital or something like that. And they were sitting down and I didn't know it was JME. I noticed Frisco and I gave him a disc. And then I gave one to JME, but I didn't really know it was JME. Yeah. And I walked and I was like, who is that brother? I know his face. And he was just like, he had this scowl on his face. And I was just like, raw. And then I walked. I remember it was like a week later, I was like, that was fucking JME. Like, you know what I mean? And it was just like, oh, fuck. Like, you know, one of those moments you could have run back and been like, oh shit, JME. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, but you see how life is, innit? But to be fair, like, you know, making music, it was more the moments and when not just him, his brother, you know, what they've done to the scene and what they've meant for the scene.
Don't forget his sister as well.
Yeah, his sister as well.
And big up Jason.
Listen, tell, it's a small world because where his sister used to work, I used to work. Let's just leave it
I met his sister before I met him.
Okay.
Like, ever come into contact with him.
Yeah.
Like, his sister used to rent. I used to have different lights to the ones we got here. Yeah. Softbox lights. Yeah. And she had a show that she was doing at Red Bull. Yeah. She used to rent lights off of me through my tutor. Yeah. My apprenticeship tutor. Yeah. And I remember she come back one time, she brought the lights back. She's like, what size is your mum? I'm like, I said the size. She's like, Reebok and Adidas are giving me these free trainers. Does she want them? She gave my mum crap, fam. Like,
serious?
Lovely peoples, man. Lovely peoples.
That. And I remember that that's the rest of my life, bro.
Honestly, like, not just, like, when you look at their growth, and JME as well in particular, right? I mean, you look at man's growth and the way he's come through and done his thing and just remains so fucking true to who he is. Like, he's not a guy you can convince of left or right. He knows what the fuck he's on. Facts. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that energy comes through clear in the movements he makes, the way he shoots and directs his videos, the way, you know, it's always something different from this brother. And the word strikes me of integrity. You know, when
his album says.
Yeah, get what I'm saying? Like, it strikes me, he's a brother who knows himself through and through. Now, personally, yeah, I do want to see him on UK Drill.
I do as well.
I want to see him on UK Drill.
Big up Mehmet, because me and Mehmet and May and Stein, we're always on him in streams like, where's this instrumental in that?
And you said he's producing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
He's got drill beats there, bro.
Listen.
You serious?
Yeah.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're lit, yeah, then...
Bro, Jamie is a cold producer. It's cold, like... Obviously, you've seen Practice Hours from back in the day, the Graham DVDs and that. Yeah. It's mad.
We are both producers, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad to think, yeah. I've watched him on Practice Hours. Now I'm getting to watch him live make beats now, like on Twitch. This is fucking cold.
Crazy.
And talk to him. And then he'll come into, like, he'll just be in a ZZ Mills interview saying, crazy to me, shout out. That shit.
I saw that.
Listen,
I was like,
listen, do you know how happy that shit makes me?
Even me, I started screaming when I saw that.
Yo, bro, it's like, you know what, like, it's like the little people that we are and the little things that we're doing are sort of breaking into a different space, you know? And it's like, we don't got the funding of big places and all these things there. And the little efforts that we take to sort of build our thing is like poking through into sort of different side of the culture. Bro, you know what I mean?
It is. Even like down to man played Apex with him one time and we got a win, fam. That was, you get me?
That's a bucket list. Like, bucket list item. Yeah, I see it.
If that's the one time I play Apex with Jamie, I know I got a dub. I'm good.
And you know what is the best thing? It's like when you meet people that you look up to, and I know this is for me, having met, you know, like people artists that I look up to, you know what I'm saying? And Jeremy definitely being one of them. It's like when they're cool people, bro, like that matters. So do you understand what I'm saying? When you just see a human being, it's not like living out of this, because there's certain people you meet and you're just like, oh my fucking God, never again. You know, like that.
We definitely met people like that.
Yeah, bro.
But it's crazy to think that, man, growing up in Tottenham, knowing who Jamie is, now I'm trolling him. Like, man's raided man's stream. I'm like, let me hide my plaques, man. They're not like Jamie's. Man's got like 17 plaques on his wall and that. Man's got little YouTube ones and that. Like, they get me, like, let me hide them. And then people in the stream asking me, how many plaques you got there? What plaques are they for? I'm like, when Jamie leaves, I'll tell you, innit? They give me like, I'm a little man compared to, you know what I mean? Like, just shit like that. Yeah, man. But all that to say, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not even mad. Like, that is what it is.
Regardless of whether it's you on the hook or whatever.
Yeah, I don't care about being on the hook.
Yeah,
I care about hearing Jamie on drill.
Yeah, and that's one thing I'm curious to listen to.
I would have never brought that up.
I would want to see, personally in the tune, I would want to see you on the hook, because I think the two of you could do something that is so fucking good. You know, one of those ones where it's just a fucking shock. It's just like, raw. They went in and did this. Like,
I don't
you know
think
what I
I know, bro. I got faith in my boy.
Bro, my mind don't even work that way no more. Like, I don't think of bars like when I hear instrumentals and that no more. So
listen to this guy.
You get what I'm saying?
Listen to this guy.
What?
If you just listen to the segues my man is coming up with on this podcast,
already, innit?
You know what I mean?
But that's
deep,
bro. That's just creativity. Do you get what I'm saying? But
listen, if you ever need a ghostwriter,
I don't need one.
I'm there.
You heard the reaction.
Bro, look at that hardest bars he done, fam.
No, I don't need.
Bro, my man was impersonating people, you know.
You get what I'm saying?
I saw even Gigs hit you up. He was like, bro, you should rap.
Oh yeah, he did say that still. When I did the impression on basically everybody.
Oh, Gunner. I think he heard Gunner's one.
Gigs one, he hit me up after. That's when he followed me.
He heard Gunner's one first.
Gunner hit me up as well. Sent me. He invited me to his launch, but
I remember that still.
He sent me one of his tapes. Do you get me? It's big up Gunner. Big up Joe Grand as well. Joe Grand shows my love. Go subscribe to his gaming YouTube channel.
Come on.
Do you get me? Met Gig's son as well. Big up him. You see me? But yeah, man. It's all that to say, I don't think the song's coming. If it does come, I'm happy. If I need to be a part of it to come, I'll do my part. Do you get me? I'll try to give you the best hook I can give.
My G,
flows, punches.
I just request one thing. One thing. Yeah. I just a little cameo. I don't care where in the video. Just somewhere.
I got you, bro.
Just while you're dropping your verse, let me just look up and one nod and that's me. And I just you know what I'm saying?
We need a scene, a cameo where me, you, and Jamie are doing the VI book.
Oh, you're mad. You're mad.
Hey, Jamie, if you see this, you get me? Big cash. 100 views. 100k views. Easy.
I said 100 views.
100 views. We'll do that in 2.5 seconds, bro.
Bro, done no.
You get me? They see what Jamie and ProdByWalkz and LeeToTheVi.
Listen.
Crazy, that's
problems, man. Problems.
That should be the thumbnail.
Oh, God. Everybody on a lean, innit?
Hey. Oh, nah, man. God. I wish I went to the Style and Flows video shoot, man.
Oh shit, I'll see him then as well.
So I'm saying, he's met Jamie. I ain't met Jamie.
Okay.
Coming his Tesla, fam.
Yeah, man.
Jesus, what was that like?
That's when I didn't know what a Tesla was, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Jamie, man. He's different, bro.
But speaking
most featured artist in the world.
Seriously?
Most featured?
Yeah.
In the world?
Yeah.
The entire world, bro?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You've
done your research before saying these...
The way he's saying it...
He said it.
The way he's saying it, let's say the Western world. I don't know if we know of certain man in South America.
on Apple Music or Spotify and see how many songs he's featured on, bro.
Raw.
It's like Gucci Mane, fam.
Okay.
It's crazy, bro.
He's just out there.
Yeah, bro. He's that type of person that don't charge people. Just if he fucks with you, he'll do a feature type thing. You know what I'm saying?
That is actually true.
Yeah. Big up Double S.
Yeah, man.
Not that Double S, but the other Double S.
CD.
Big up Double S. Yeah, you might as well. He's seen me too. I learned from him. Sorry, carry
Listen,
on.
nah, but speaking of Twitch,
Oh yeah, our boy Ghosty.
yeah.
Hey, big up Ghosty, man. What up, little bro? Tally.
Come on, fam. Listen, congratulations to yourself to being affiliated. I saw that tweet out there.
Yeah.
Is that a
man.
real thing?
Yeah, man.
As quickly as that?
Bro, I was in his stream today. Fazal was saying he had like 600 views and that.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
I don't get that. I get that on a reaction day and that's it.
Jesus
Like, I
Christ.
get up to like 600 to 900 on a reaction day.
Jesus
My man's
Christ.
getting that on beat cook-ups and that.
Jesus Christ.
Like, he's on his way to being a Twitch partner.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, I think that because he's got that cult following, because people who know who he is, producers around the world, you know, producers are from that bedroom laptop, you know what I mean?
Nah,
well,
but I didn't know that there was such a market for beat cook-ups on Twitch like that. Because I watch, like, you know who Illmind is, isn't it?
yeah.
Illmind's
American producer.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
quite a
Boom
big
bap,
producer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't get as much views as Ghosty was getting.
But it's
That was crazy. That blew my mind, bro.
But Ghosty is this is what I'm saying, like, don't ever underestimate the impact of what these guys have done. As much as we big up artists that we love, it's producers that took the UK drill scene. You get what I'm saying?
Of course, but the producers aren't as big. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
They're not at the forefront in
like there's
regards
a lot
to
of people
videos.
that people don't even know what Ghosty looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So to see that was absolutely crazy to me. I was so shocked and proud
Yeah.
and happy.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I was spending my time in the stream, vibing, learning, you know. Yeah, man, he's definitely a good streamer.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
for someone that's never done it before,
Yeah.
he's way better than I was when I started. He's pretty much same level as me now as a streamer, even if not better.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Go on.
he knows how to interact
With people
with,
and that. Yeah,
like,
the crowd and that. Yeah.
crowd control and these type
Yeah.
of things. It's pattern, man.
I'm gonna tune in one day, man.
Yeah.
Maybe when at Twitch want to give me my fucking handle back.
Yeah, man. Get
You know what I mean?
LeeToTheVi's handle back, man.
Listen,
Hashtag that
man.
and all of these things.
You know them ones there.
Mm.
But yeah, what's this? Oh, this next topic on this thing. Yeah. So I got invited down to big up the guys from Groundworks. You know what I mean?
Groundworks 100 times, man.
Trust me, man. These guys are very impressive guys. They know their shit. And when it comes
Hey,
to
Gus,
music,
I hate you. Sorry, carry on.
when it comes to music, you want to elaborate on that?
Hey, you a bitch. You dead to me. Carry on.
Okay. When it comes to music, marketing, and the artists that they work with as well, man, these two in particular, Bills and Gus, man, these guys are fucking genius when it comes to that shit. Like, especially, I guess, you know, when you see Bills, you'll see clips of them with Bills working in the studio, from everybody from the 98s to Millions to Pot of Paper, you know, and going to being invited up to Pot of Paper's thing. I know you were invited, but you know, it wasn't.
Hey, he called me a day before. You bitch.
Me being a Pot of Paper fan, I said yes, you know, and I missed the thing, you know.
Missed it?
Yeah, I missed the album listening, and I'm kind of glad because I'm gonna listen to it on my
Patreon and that.
no on my channel.
put it on your own channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the main channel.
Dope. You did training day 1, 2, 3 as well, innit?
I've done 3.
Okay.
I didn't do 1 and 2.
Okay.
And for me, becoming Potter like releases tunes for me that are what I want to hear from UK rap, exactly what I want to hear. Like
I put him in that 9s category still.
bro, I don't put him in 9s category at all.
Why?
They're Potter and 9s are just miles apart. Miles
Nah,
apart.
I think they mean they're the same to the UK, man. Like Potter's doing it in a more he done it in that era too, but now he's doing it in a more internet based era, so it's more like eyes and you get what I'm saying, you can get further. But 9's like he's giving us classic tapes, bro. Like
I won't argue with you in regards to classic tapes where the 9s and Potter comparison stops for me is just as what they bring as artists.
I don't think you can compare him to.
I think
3 9s.
Yeah, 3 9s, man. I think Potter is just so fucking cold. If you want to talk about UK rappers, not nobody who's been involved in grime or that generation, you know. I mean, like, if you want to talk about the best UK rapper,
He's top 2.
bro, and I don't think it's two. I don't think it's two, bro. Like, what he delivers is fucking stupid. Like, just listening to his latest release, Johnny on the Spot.
I haven't heard it yet.
Jesus H Christ. Like,
What's
it's
the H
just
stand for?
H. Holy.
Okay.
You know, it's just a space that you want to see Potter in. Like, the past couple tunes, you could say,
Nah.
you know,
No.
that weren't Potter. The one with
Nothing's free.
yeah, like
It's not Potter, but it was amazing.
oof. Wait, is that the one with Sus?
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I said this to you earlier. I think that Potter adjusted his sound to the Suspect sound, and Suspect for me delivered like on 1000 on that track.
That's what F said still.
You know what I mean? But
That's
for
what F
me,
still.
if you then listen to Johnny on the Spot, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because it's just, for me, I would rather listen to Johnny on the Spot 1,000 times than the tune with Suspect. And the tune with Suspect fucking bangs. You get it? Do you know what I'm saying? So listening to him talk and watching him in the Q&A session that happened.
Did you get to have a chat with him or not?
Briefly, very briefly. I invited him down to my spot to come do a reaction on that, you know what I mean? But him and the team, I spoke to the team the next day. He said, look, talk to the team. Spoke to the team the next day. They're like, you know, Gus and the guys are like, oh, we're busy. This time, da-da-da, and rare. But for me, it's one of those things where, you know, you just respect what an artist has to do on launch day. They're up here doing drop-offs. They're up there doing, do you understand what I'm saying? Doing so much. And you have to kind of take that itself into account.
That's a good point.
You know? But listening to this guy, like, if you, for me, when I think of like rappers, and I mean dudes who have not been MCs, I mean rappers, it's pot of paper for the UK. It's pot of paper for the UK for me.
I don't think you can argue he's not in the conversation. I don't.
You
think
know.
So.
Yeah, that is current.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
He's always been one of those guys though. Like,
yeah.
Even before like he come out of jail, he was in that Joe Black Squeaks, Nines, Scraps, that sort of ilk. He was already there.
Yeah.
As like a hood hero. Do you get what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
Now he's taken that to like a new heights.
Yeah.
Trading Day 3 and this latest one. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's just so, like I said, I urge you, like, the next time you're on stream, I'm requesting it. Johnny on the Spot. You know, next time you stream and you got reactions to do, Johnny on the Spot. And tell me if that is not, phone me afterwards, phone me during, whatever. Yeah. But let me know what you're saying about the rhythm. Because that's just part, that it just solidifies it for me. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. What's next? Easy Mills.
Yeah.
Shit.
Those are the topics in his head.
That one triggered me, man.
Can you explain what happened?
Talk to us.
I'm on Instagram. I think Link Up TV had posted it. She tweeted that I'm in love with Drill. I'm in love with Drill now. Something about me. I think it was. No, don't quote me. But something about doing a song with Ivorian Doe and Ollie Murs. Ivorian Doe makes sense. What the hell is Ollie Murs doing in a conversation with Drill?
I saw that. I didn't understand it either.
Like, what the fuck? Just keep her away from that genre, please. Please.
My point...
I never want to hear Ollie Murs do anything to do with Drill.
You know what, right? My point still stands that, you know, we were saying...
I'm not hearing it.
I know, but I still have to say, like, she never understood the UK drill scene, you know?
That's she not wanting to understand it.
I mean, maybe not open to it, you know? Definitely, but it now seems that now she's in a position to have certain people around or do whatever, you know? It's a UK drill thing. For me personally, I'm confused at the name Ollie Murs. I don't know... Honestly, like, I'm genuinely confused. I
don't know where that come from.
Yeah.
Even if you're trolling, where did that come from? Ollie Murs, bro. What the hell?
I just, It's
I forgot
tough
that guy
to,
existed, fam.
fam. It's tough to watch people just latch onto a culture. They've locked up so many black kids over. It makes me
My
fucking
brother,
sick.
you know, my whole thoughts on that is
It makes
crazy,
me
bro.
fucking
Like,
sick, and people will sit down and judge. And now, oh, it's what's selling. It's what you have to make. Da, da, da.
I'll be real. Like,
Oh god.
I look at this scene. Like, obviously, the rappers, we care about if they're from that life, and we care about where they go. Like you were saying about Harvey earlier, you want them to beat the system. Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I meet some of these producers, and they're from mad areas that have never gone through anything. Like, how did you get here, bruv? Like,
You know what?
I know you don't give a fuck about these man them here. What are you doing it? And it's like, I just have to shut my mouth because, like,
Yeah.
these rappers don't really care. But
Yeah.
it's just, it's like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
You there's nothing. You don't have no connection to the life at all. Like, you don't have no family members in it. You ain't experienced anything close to it. None of your friends have.
Do you? Okay, let me play devil's advocate. Do you
It's
feel
crazy,
that
man.
is a necessary thing for a producer? Because for me, no.
I think drill
Mm.
is the kids genre,
Mm.
and me choosing to only cover drill was to help the kids have a genre and get out of the lifestyle that they're living, or have something to lose.
Yeah.
To get something worth losing. Do you get what I'm saying?
So are you saying that you want people with integrity towards the genre to be in the genre? Okay. That I can respect.
And
let's just say the people with integrity to the genre being put in positions to capitalize off the work they have put within the genre,
yeah,
right?
man, there's bare cunt shoots, bruv.
Yeah. I hear you.
There's I don't hate him, but he hates me. Well, did hate me. He's not even from around here. But it just makes me sick, bruv.
Yeah.
Some of them are cool though, but it's just like,
Yeah.
there's people that need these opportunities, like that, living the mad lives and that.
Yeah, and that is the part I find difficult, because it's like when it suits you, bringing it back to the ZZ Mills thing, not understanding that, okay, for these young people, regardless, it is truly offered a way out. Look at Rush, right? When 2017, 2018, when we were covering him, talking about him, his beefs.
Why?
Is all this stuff, right?
No man for cover, no man, dog.
My brother. Please relax, yeah? Please relax, yeah? Please relax.
Why?
Yeah? When we were covering his music, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. When we were... Jesus Christ. Lord have us mercy. When we were covering...
it clockwise and why at first, bro.
Oh, God. When we were covering his music,
Yeah.
he was in situations that genuinely, because of what he was doing, because of who he was, it's a situation that can end a brother's life. There's situations for him that, he's been through, even when you look at, him being robbed, all these things, yeah? There's things he's gone through and helped propel the
R.I.P. to his
scene.
little sis.
Yeah, R.I.P. to his little sis, each and every time. There's things that he's been through that has really helped propel the scene, in the UK, and it's undeniable when you look at the front runners of the scene. His name is there, and if you're talking historically with UK drill, he's broken records. You get what I'm saying? I do believe that him being where he is and being around, let's say, a ZZ Mills, when it suits her, she'll challenge him and say, oh, drill is A, B, and C, because she's got her point to make and a show to sell. But then when it flips the other way now, oh, I'm doing a tune with, you know what I mean? But you can't...
Craziness.
Yeah, it's like...
Treacherous world.
Bro, it's like the integrity you expect from the artist who really are about from music. You can't really expect from them people there. And the thing that's alarming me even more, because ZZ Mills has more to do with drill than Ollie Murs. I'll be real with you. She has at least conflicted these artists, been around these artists, spoke to people who own labels, all these things, given UK Drill a space on her platform, whether she agreed with it or not. You get what I'm saying? Ollie Murs, on the other hand, this is just typical big, I don't know, fucking 12-foot wingspan vulturing. You understand what I'm saying? Like coming down to...
You can't even get into him though. He ain't done nothing.
Fam.
He ain't done nothing. It's her that mentioned him. What did he do?
Yeah, he ain't come out and said he wants to make a drill song.
What did he do? What do you know that we don't know?
I'm assuming that these people are working on a tune, right?
I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not.
Bro, because I'm confused.
I hope not.
Because are these people working on a tune? Are they not? Because I
hope not.
Because, okay, so in what context? Because I need to understand in what context was his brother's name?
It's literally just a standalone tweet, fam.
That said,
I'm in love with drill now.
Yeah.
Something about Ivory and Doe and Ollie Murs, let's go, something.
Okay.
I
apologize. I take back. No.
Let me get up the exact tweet and read it out. Mm-hmm. Because then you can decide whether you're going to take something back or not. Do you get me? Till then, let's just,
But why Ollie Murs though? I'm confused, fam.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make no sense, fam.
Doesn't make sense.
But this is not coming from the mind of somebody who knows anything about drill, so I'm not mad at it.
It's like when Monya Chihuahua called Ian Wright the drill Simon Cowell. Just didn't make sense. Ian Wright. Don't.
No, some people, man, it's like, when they were saying back in the day, they were saying that there was police were saying there was some sort of scoreboard and it was this many points if you did this and that many points if you did that. What kind of fake shit is that, man?
It's crazy to us. I don't know what the hell is going on with all of that. But yeah, I'm
You there in the tweet? I'm
looking for it. Guys, I'm finally in love with drill. I need to get on the track ASAP. At Ivory and Doe, at Ollie Murs.
Okay. So, for me personally, you're right. Ollie Murs ain't said nothing, right? Maybe studio space or something like that. But for me personally, I walk back my statement of 12-foot wingspan. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But should I hear Ollie Murs rhythm? Yeah? With CC Mills? Produced by Ghosty. Even if the motherfucker produced by Walkz, man. Let me tell you something.
Hey,
bro.
I'm my boy. Drop me out if I ever do that shit.
Why?
A song with Ivory and Doe,
like he said on the last episode, if the money's right.
Huh? He wants to work with 6ix9ine. I'm not on that shit, man.
Hold on. Sorry, Walkz. First of all, relax. Just fucking relax. I said if man was asked to do a reaction, I didn't say I want to work with 6ix9ine. Working with 6ix9ine, what does that mean? Does it mean I want to sit in the dock next to him to put away, man? Are you dumb? Bro, you can't even, I don't even know what working with 6ix9ine fucking means. Are we talking music or are we talking snitching? My G, I don't know, bro. Just drop me out, fam. You're fucking reaching. Jesus Christ. Yo, man said work with 6ix9ine. I said a reaction to a fucking... I'm fucking dead.
Why are you guys so mad, fam?
Fam, the disrespect, cuz. I don't know what you take as disrespect. You get it? Jesus Christ. Man can never. Shit. I will banter about man incriminating themselves, but I can work with. Yeah, all right.
Shit.
All right.
That killed me, bro.
All right.
That killed me.
That's not it, fam. That's not it.
Oh, shit.
I expect better from you, Walkz, bro.
Better from me?
Fat. Don't even say it like that, bro. Don't say it like that, bro. Like, you expect better from me. Bro, when I say, yo, fam, don't do that. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not getting there, fam. Man said better from me, like it's what? Yo, anyway.
Listen, I said I want nothing to do with him, fam.
Fam, I said a reaction.
I said
gave my... Listen, I'm not even defending myself. I said what I said. Fuck it.
No,
You
did
did.
on the last episode.
That's what I'm referencing right now.
Bruv, you're
You were saying
referencing
what
in
you're
the completely wrong context.
saying. I didn't give it no context. I said
Fam,
you had to work with
no. You insinuated. You insinuated, my G. You insinuated. Tone, intonation, timing of where you insert something into a conversation means something. Bruv, don't listen. Anyway, look, let's just get back on topic.
What? Would you produce the beat?
What? Produce what beat?
It's easy and What? If the label paid you the correct bread?
Do you think we can make 100 M's in this lifestyle? In this life, sorry.
Yeah.
What do I need that for?
They're part of you getting to the 100 M's.
Do you think we can get there without it?
Everything's a part of it, bro.
No, but do you think we can get there without it?
I don't know.
Do you think we can get there without it?
I can't see the future, my bro.
Do you believe we can get there without it?
Yeah, I'd like to believe so.
No, do you believe?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. There's my answer.
So you wouldn't produce it then?
No.
Okay.
F. Don't get bullied by him, Miller.
Listen,
Me get bullied by
him.
Walkz.
Him. This guy. There's gonna be a time where you'll see F come out of his show when it's time to draw one of us out.
Okay.
You'll see it.
What are you talking about?
You'll see it.
I'm innocent, man.
You'll see it.
Oh, Lord.
But I can't
want
lie.
off this
Someone who
topic.
isn't innocent, yeah. I think her name's Asian though, fam.
Are we back at Smithwatch?
Something similar, blood.
Yeah.
It's just proof this. One, that it's a treacherous world. Two, that these women will embarrass you unprovoked, even in death.
Even in death?
Even in death, bro. They'll
Like you're
embarrass
gone?
They'll embarrass you. Bro. Why have, obviously, I think her name's Asian though. You get me? Asian the brat, whatever, cool. You get me? We seen her, say she has a crush on Rush. Big up Rush, whatever. Cool. But this is the woman that recently was King Von's most recent partner. Do you get me? Cool. Broke up just before he died. He died. He was upset. Doing up timeline. This is my babes for life or whatever. Cool. Start doing the whole Rush is my crush thing.
Swear.
Rush drops his new song. You're twerking on TikTok to the song. There's a Von painting behind you while you're twerking.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
A painting of her and Von, fam. Bro, if I find this video for you, bro.
Can I ask a question?
Go on.
Like, how long is the statute of limitations, right?
For murder.
Whoa. No, for a woman to be able to...
Yeah. How long...
How long would you... Okay, because I just looked at the date.
What period of time is she supposed to take
to mourn, car.
basically.
I just looked at the time, yeah? I'm sorry, we're deep in the video.
I don't see the picture.
Let me see.
You don't see the picture in the background?
Oh, shit.
Let me see.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I said, yeah, bro.
That's mad. That's like R.I.P. Nipsey. That's like Lauren London doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That one down. Bro.
You know what?
I'd me personally, I would want my woman. The woman's a representation of me, right? Don't be out here embarrassing me, man.
I know what Walkz wants.
What I want?
Forget that. No, please, sorry to cut you.
Oh,
cool.
God.
If your girl's passed away, how long would it take you to get over her, bro?
Remember that, yeah. What, me?
Yeah.
Bro, it took me 4 years to get over a girl, fam.
Bro, forget that. I'm asking you, if your girl's passed away.
It's taking me time still.
Definitely.
It's taking me time still.
Definitely.
It's taking me time still. I've almost had to deal with that shit. You know this, bro. It'll take me time still.
Yeah, crazy game.
Hey, you've been treacherous.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, go with your point.
I was saying from what Walkz said, like his energy would be that, like the Egyptian kings who got buried with like people that were still alive and that. Them man there in the tombs, they'd seal the tombs with servants and all sorts of people in there with them. Yeah. That's your energy. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? How long? You know what I'm saying?
No, just don't be like, fam. The one died last year, probably, right?
I looked it up, 6th of November last year. So we're approaching.
So we're not even a year into it.
Yeah, we're around 11 months.
So, what, she made that video at 6 months?
No. She made this video recent.
Yeah.
Like this week. This week.
Oh, this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, to be fair, like,
It's because, bro, like...
honestly, bro, I'll be real with you, G. I don't think that her twerking in a video has any correlation with how she feels about King Von.
With the painting behind me.
I think the painting being in her yard says a hell of a lot more.
No, but you're... Yeah, man, don't embarrass me, man. Because me personally, I'm not going to be out here embarrassing my John.
Yeah.
You see me?
So you're more on a tip like, respect me the way I would respect you.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't ask anybody to do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see you twerking in front of a picture.
That's why.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Why?
That's, yeah.
Where to Spacey? Why?
Like, yeah, that's very wild.
Why?
I don't know, man, you know, like, enjoyment of a song in this generation of clout. She's still young. She's still got a career to think of, whatever that is, you know, or social media and that to think of. You know, I'm not brazy at you enjoying yourself. She's not saying anything major, like, you know, she's not been out here caught, like, you know, doing the maddest with other people. You know what I'm saying? That's a moment.
If Lauren London did that, what are you saying?
If Lauren London is a different age to this lady here. Do you get what I'm saying? Furthermore, Lauren London and Nip, their relationship was at a further more advanced stage than
100%.
Von and thing here. Having a girl for a certain period of time, and remember her age, bro. She's a young lady. You get what I'm saying?
How old is she?
She's a young lady. I know she's younger than Lauren London. You know, there's no rules there. I would put on this girl to say, oh, you have to feel this way and this is that and the other. I feel she genuinely loved King Von.
I know we get on to Lee about his age, but we're actually older.
She's 3 years younger than us.
Wait, did I hear that correctly?
Still younger than us, bro.
He said that. I didn't say a word.
Bro, we're actually grown, fam.
I didn't say that. He said that.
You know, like that.
Man said he said that.
So you're not saying you're grown?
I'm an adult.
Anyway, yeah, but yeah, no, she's young, man, and there's no way she should be sitting down. Like, she's not disrespecting him, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel she's disrespecting him.
Hey, move the painting, fam. Don't twerk for your new nigga in front of me,
That's
fam.
not her new nigga.
Fuck?
That's toxic walks coming out. Look, let me tell you something, bro.
Okay, Mr. Therapist, let's go.
Let's go, right? I'm dead in the ground, you know. I'm that age of Von. My girl's twerking on whatever. I don't know nothing. I don't care about it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Why don't you care?
I'm gone, fam. Couldn't even care if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
How you know he's not looking down?
How I know he's not looking down? I don't,
God
to be
damn.
fair.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't, to be fair. But I...
Turning in my grave, fam.
No, fam, you're not, fam. Like, what I'm saying is, bro, she's a young girl, and if you really did love her like you're supposed to love her, you'd want her to move on and enjoy her life.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
give
I'm
it some
saying?
fucking time, fam.
Nah, man, you'd want her to be happy, man.
Give her some time, fam.
I'm not saying, look, would you... Like, it's weird. It's like...
Hey, move the painting, fam, at least. God damn.
After what amount of time is it cool for
Yeah,
someone
like-
to move on?
Just like, you know,
It's a
give
year,
it,
like, damn near a
has-
year later.
Not even a year later, like, what? I meant that little to you.
Nah, man.
Bro,
it
I've
doesn't-
had girls that didn't die. That's taken me longer.
No, fam. That's okay, though, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Heal, like, what?
Bro. Okay, I hear what you're saying. To heal, it's taking you time to get over these girls.
If your ex twerked in front of you for an next month, what are you saying?
Twerk too.
There we go. Next topic. Next topic.
Fam.
Next topic.
Fam.
Hey, what's the next topic? The petrol crisis.
No.
Let's go talk about the petrol crisis,
bro. At my age,
Huh?
At my age,
What's that got to do with anything?
fam, I'm riding out with Angel Michael. We're coming back, fam. You know what I'm saying? We're coming back, bro. Listen.
Hey,
Man kicking off the casket like one of them zombies in
This is what I'm
Thriller,
saying,
fam.
man.
Are you mad?
Bro,
Nah,
like,
I'm playing,
I
but
just want respect. Like, I'm thinking of like, bro, like
I don't see
like I
that as
said
a
to you
big
last
thing.
week, like, do we love these women more than they love us, bro?
Bro,
Bro, that shit would have hurt, man, bro.
yeah, but
That
maybe,
shit would have hurt, man,
maybe.
bro.
But I
I
don't.
break up with a girl, she there up twerking on the net for her next man, and my picture's in the background, fam.
She's just enjoying the rhythm, one.
Nah, bro, move my picture, fam. You're embarrassing, man, blood.
You're moving like you're there, though, cuz.
I'm moving like I'm Von.
Fam, you're not moving like you're Von, because you're not Von, fam.
Nah,
you get it?
I'm putting myself in his
shoe, in your shoes that you would think Von would do. Look, okay, maybe Von being the guy that he is, he would have a problem with it, but true say, I just say, give
You would
her
have a problem with it too.
not at that age, bro.
You would have a problem with it, bro.
But how
You'd
old
have
is
a problem
Von?
with it, bro.
Oh, he's on 22, 21, 22.
So what people at 21, 22 don't settle down with the people they have for the rest of their life. What age did you get married at, F?
It has nothing to do with relationship maturity.
F. What age did you get married at?
24.
Okay.
23, bro. You was 23.
Oh shit,
Okay.
I didn't include this year.
And I'm glad you said that.
I didn't include this year still. No, I thought we were still in 2020, bro.
Okay. When you got married, yeah, would you say the things that you know now about yourself, about a relationship, the ideas you had when you got married are completely fucking different?
150%.
Thank you. Would you say that the things that you used to respond to and think were a big thing back then are big to you as you are now in your relationship with children and more secure and settled with the woman you're with?
Yeah, it's completely different.
My guy, I'm telling you, there's different. What I'm trying to tell you, you keep telling me about my generation, yeah? And let's just put it this way, I balance it out certain ways because I've been through things and seen things. The person you are at 20 whatever, and the things that matter to you, and a little photo, like if you're comfortable and secure in your shit, them two know what they had. They know what they had together, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Only God knows. It's them and God. Do you get what I'm saying? You know?
At 23, would you let your girl twerk for a next man's song? Your ex-girl? Would you be upset?
If I still loved her, I would be upset. If I still loved her. But a year's gone by, the guy's dead. We're talking hypotheticals here, bro.
My boy, is it ever taken you less than a year for you to get over your ex?
Of course it has.
Huh?
Of course it has.
What exes have you got?
Of course it has.
You must have had demons, bruv.
Fam, I've had issues that have haunted me till well into my 30s. You know what I mean? Like,
So it takes you a while?
It used to. I'm not that guy anymore.
Well, then you adapted.
You know what it was?
I learned to control your emotions.
It's not even a control in my emotions. I realized like why I behaved. Let's just put it out there. Through therapy.
Get me a therapist, man.
Hold on.
Bro.
Through therapy, I realized why I respond the way I respond to certain things and was able to, let's say, confront that. And once I understood that, I'm not looking for the answers in no girl or no relationship to tell me I should move on. I have the answers right here, fam. It's like about dealing with your shit internally and not worrying about anything else that's out here, fam. Do you get it?
Therapist.
Do you get it? So that's what it is for me. For me personally,
I need a therapist.
Yeah, bro. For me personally, it's too much. And furthermore, to state that, to have somebody have that much control in your life, that whether she's twerking on some, your shit should be so together, bro. You should be so solid that it doesn't even bother you. She's worried about whether do you get what I'm saying? Whether who you're looking at or whether, do you understand what I'm saying?
Told you, we love these women more than they love us.
Maybe, fam. But it is, it's definitely a maturity thing, car. Girls, they twerk. Girls, they do what they're doing, you know what I mean? And like seeing a young lady twerk on a Rush tune, like unless the video's wild, you know what I mean? Like it's her and Russ and they're in the same joint and the photos behind. It's not really.
I wouldn't put it past her, fam.
Fam, yeah.
These women are treacherous, bro. Crazy to me.
Listen, man. I'm gonna get you that number for the therapist, fam.
I need that, fam.
Yeah, fam. Love.
Yeah, man.
I love you, my bro.
I love you too, bro. See, I can say that shit. Love in my heart, man.
Because you heard it was
Man's
healthy.
a cancer.
It's your band-aid for the for all the fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know.
Nah, it's,
I'll be seeing.
I mean, man's a cancer. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You see me?
Oh no, you're a crab.
Why?
I knew as I said that.
No,
Yo,
but
see
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
I'm playing.
I wear my heart on my sleeve still. So
Listen,
when I say man love someone,
yeah,
man's intentions is there. You get me? Like,
you know what?
I'm an honest person.
I know when it comes to family, cancers are very protective, very real, very real. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's
So
calm.
if that's my woman, that's family.
Yeah.
He'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I respond worse to when people are threatening, going at people around me than I do to myself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, I hear that.
That shit triggers me, goddamn.
Today we down to our last motherfucking topic, and this has to be kicked off by F.
It does, man.
Because me and Walks
Driver
are living a life
don't
where we
stop
Uber
at
everywhere, you know, like that. So,
driver, don't even itch.
hey, like that, yeah? Alright. Listen, we know about them Tuesday at home. Anyway,
They don't.
F brought up a topic, and we like F to kick this one off because basically we don't really care. You know, like that. You know, like that. So, F, what were you saying?
The petrol crisis, mad.
You
What
saying,
is-
what's your tank looking like right now?
My tank's good, man.
I'm sure you got you're F in it. I'm sure you got a couple canisters as well, innit?
My tank's good.
Why you canisters though?
Everyone's panicking for no reason.
Well, you got the hookup. The brother that comes around your yard, or or are you waking up early in the morning, cracking open other people's
You saying that
thing,
video was him?
siphoning off petrol into his whip?
Miss me with that. I'm not involved.
Listen,
Why do you think he's got the Gucci crap? You've been selling them for
Crep.
the Gucci sliders.
Oh, not crep, bro.
He's been selling the petrol to people. He's
I
the
do
petrol plug.
not know
Shout
what
my guy
these
F.
are on about.
You get me?
what's the F stand for?
I'm not involved in no criminal activity whatsoever.
Why are you wearing Gucci flip flops, man?
Gucci
I'm
flip
not allowed
flops.
to, bro.
Gucci
With
Gucci
a low
flip
cut,
flops.
with a low
Why
cut.
are you wearing
Gucci
blazers,
flip
bro?
flops.
With
Gucci
like-
flip flops.
Is are you part of the future have?
Bro.
Hey man, I got Adidas flip flops. He got Gucci. It's
Bruh.
different. It's different.
Listen,
Over there, it's different. Goddamn.
I can see.
Over where, bro?
I
I
can
remember
see.
when these guys used to pull up in different Mercedes every week, fam.
What are you talking about?
There's never been a
You
petrol
are going
crisis for him.
off topic.
There's never been a petrol crisis for him.
Petrol crisis for him.
For him. Topic, bro.
For him.
But
Stay on the
we're talking about a petrol crisis, fam.
This guy's talking about Mercedes and that. Like,
Yeah, fam. Like petrol crisis, isn't it?
yeah.
So we
you
said,
got to put petrol in all those Mercedes, innit?
What Mercedes, bro?
The ones you used to pull up on me in.
what's happening out there? F? What's going on in front of
Bro,
you?
it's mad outside, fam.
Mhm.
Everyone's panicking for no reason. People at the petrol station are scrapping and that, fam.
Have you seen it live? Or?
Nah, I've seen videos. My mom sent me their videos. Bro.
Jesus Christ!
Big up Mumsy.
Trust me. Is it in your area or is it at every petrol station you go
Nah,
to?
it's gazy. Even like on cab stations, man. Like when I'm in cabs or going past petrol stations, I see bare out of order signs on bare petrol
Jesus
pumps and that.
Christ.
Yeah, it's mad.
Jesus Christ.
Brexit's fucked us, bro.
Bro, listen, that's when racism trumps common sense, innit?
I'm not sure if I told this story on I should have done that. You see, this is why you asked me on this on your Patreon, because I would have had a story time for you.
Oh.
But I remember I used to work for a retail company.
Mm-hmm. Should they be named?
For what?
Okay.
Pay us if you want to be named, goddamn.
I hear that.
I used to work for a retail company, and as Fazal can attest to, I don't watch the news, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So
How come Fazal tested you not watching the news?
because
Good
he told
question,
me
man.
something that was in the news that I should have known about, and I was completely oblivious, and it wasn't even something recent.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, cool. The day before Brexit, my manager, like, at the end of the shift was like, "Yeah, Brexit's tomorrow." I'm like, what's Brexit?
You said what's Brexit?
Yeah, like what is this? he's basically like, we're voting to leave the EU or like, or not. I'm like, they ain't gonna leave the EU. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'd never voted. Again, I have no knowledge of what Brexit is or what this vote is about or how it works. Like, I thought it's like the general election where it's based on points of areas and, do you get what I'm saying? Rather than it being individual votes. Like, that was my ignorance at the time. Coming to work, obviously we voted to leave the EU. I was shocked. Brief before work. Don't talk politics on the shop floor. First customer I get asking me what I think of Brexit. I said, I'm black. My family's Jamaican and Bayesian. We were not originally from here. I have no right to tell anybody they can't come here. Because if I was told that I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be alive. Do you know what I'm saying? So my grandparents would never have met these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Because one's Jamaican, one's Bayesian. You know what I mean? It would have never happened.
Oh, they met here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I was like, yeah, I have no right to tell anybody. She's like, the woman's like, oh yeah, I voted to leave the EU. Yeah. And then she proceeded to tell me that her family came here from Poland in the 1930s. I was looking at this woman so like, what? So you wasn't originally from here, but you're now telling people that they can't come here.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Do you wanna know something crazier? You wanna know something crazier? Time when Brexit happened, I was working in IKEA Tottenham, right? And this Ghanaian lady, supervisor, she voted to leave. Okay. And for me, you have to understand that's crazy.
Yeah, that definitely intensified the Nigerian-Ghana beef. Definitely.
In the warehouse that day, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like, one, nobody knew what the fuck they were voting on. The way the campaign was run and the people that the campaign was run by ran it on a vibe of just hatred towards people.
Crazy to us.
You know, and I've even got, you know, a friend of mine who I'm not so close with anymore just because of that situation. Honestly, like, she voted to leave and I was just like, you know, I was trying to deep her reasons for it because I'm a black man and she's a white lady, you know what I mean? And she's a close friend of mine. And for me, I was just like, yo, but why? She's like, yeah, you know, this is that and the other and blah, blah, blah. But I get that vibe that, like, you know, it's someone, but you're all right kind of vibe-ish. You know, I'm not saying it, but, you know. And so for me, I was just into this thing, like, but a year later, like, we went out for lunch. I was just like, yeah, but you were talking about it. I was just like, but look at it now. Like, you didn't know what you were voting for. Like, you know, now we're voting and it's coming up and they're doing the negotiations and you're seeing the actual skirmish that's happening. You know,
the magnitude.
You didn't know what was happening. Nobody knows the ramifications of the situation.
It's crazy they're finding it out now.
Yeah, and looking at this person, I just like, so what? And the only energy I could get was hatred.
It's
like,
crazy.
You got upset about something, decided to respond in an angry way.
And fucked up everything for everybody else.
Now you've fucked things in a way that has basically, you're not going to be alive. You're not going to be alive when whatever benefits you say to this situation are kick in.
You see, when it first happened, that was my whole point. I was serving beer because it was in Enfield. I was like, you get me, the town is usually frequented about elderly people and these type of things.
Yeah.
I was getting bare people coming in saying they voted to leave and that. I'm looking at them like, you're not going to be able to see all of this. You're affecting the shit that we have to live through. Do you get what I'm saying? You're making decisions for us. You're not making decisions for yourself because this thing is not going to be a small process. It's going to happen over time. You may not be here to see the fruits of that labor. So I have to deal with your... I was so fuming, fam.
Yeah.
Can't lie. And even down to the hatred and the racism and stuff like that. I definitely, I remember the same place working. Remember I was two separate occasions. The place has the technical expert there, yeah. They used to call them gurus.
Yeah.
Remember someone coming for an appointment with one of the gurus. My boss is Asian. They just walked past most of my colleagues, and said to my Asian colleague, "Are you the guru?" Me and him just looked at each other like, the fuck? Why did you walk past the Greek guy, the white lady, the black guy, and go to the Asian guy and ask him if he's the guru? That is crazy to me.
Mad assumption-based shit.
And then the second time, the Greek guy was the actual guru, by the way. So an old man come in, needed help with his iPad. The gurus helped him with the iPad. Cypriot guy, not Greek, sorry. So he's helped him. And then the guy proceeded to say, that's the benefits of immigration. Me and my colleague looked at each other like, what?
The benefits of immigration.
Yeah, he's like, some of them,
oh God.
It's not too, but you get good guys like, and then my colleague's just like, I was born in the UK, mate. Yeah, I was born in the UK.
Yeah, that kind of stupidity with the kind of that a racist statement follows or precedes is just mad to me,
bro.
You know, I honestly believe this entire situation, and I know when this happened, you know, the reason we're sitting here in Brexit and all these things and the race riots that have gone on recently. And I have to say, it started with Barack Obama being elected president.
It's crazy, man.
Because it just showed the world and the part of the world something that they didn't want to see, somebody they couldn't relate to and didn't know anything about, have a lot of fear towards coming to power. And the flip side of that is Donald Trump and then the energy he puts out there, you know. Using words like Proud Boys, if you know, like white pride, etc., these things. And I don't believe there is anything being wrong in being proud of who you are or where you're from. But I believe that when you start to believe you're better than other people or use that to impose yourself on other people and your viewpoints.
White supremacy.
It's insane to me. And since then, you know, Donald Trump taking, let's say, capitalizing on the fear that was out there in the world. And then you have Britain is like a mini, it's not even a mini America. Britain's Britain, but it's like we pick up the energy. They're like a sister or brother country to us. So we pick up the energy and you know, we need, you know, what is it? Britain for the British and blah, blah. But when you look at it, Britain has been being invaded since Romany times, my fam. Even before then, Viking times, bro. So the British people or people who would deem themselves British because they have a surname. They're not
English, not British.
Or
English.
whatever you want to call it.
We're not allowed to refer to ourselves as English.
English people, like, what is it to be English? You know, is it that your ancestors are Roman? Or do you know what I mean? Like, and then, okay, someone can come over here and because they have a certain surname is the only reason you can tell they're from somewhere else. But then as a black man, the marker for me, you know, and that's why I take it very personally when people say they don't see color. Because you know what? I wake up and I see color. And secondly, I don't want you not to see my color. Secondly to that, I want it because I love my color. You understand what I'm saying, bro? I don't want you not to see my color either. It's not a thing where you can wake up and say, oh yeah, I don't see color. Maybe what you're trying to say is I treat everybody the same. Yes, but don't pretend to me like you don't see my color. You know what I mean? And all of that there in that space and this weird shit has led us to a place where because of absolute ignorance, you've seen two of the most powerful countries shoot themselves in the foot. Look at the reputation of the United States in the world today. Russia losing respect for them, making moves in certain parts close to America, near South America. Don't deep this stuff. China are doing their thing over there. You get it, right? And America, you've got the locals storming the fucking White House, like fighting security because of what? Like, do you understand? An election result. It's mad. Then on the flip side of that, in Britain, what have you got? Like, you got people voting for that hatred being stirred up for something they know nothing about. You know, you got people changing stuff, like reflecting modern day Britain. People taking down statues because, okay, this person doesn't reflect the values of the society we have today. Society has to modernize. It has to. You get what I'm saying? You know, and it has to, you know, nobody has to be above anybody else. Nobody is above anybody else. You know, even though us as black people or people of color get a certain type of treatment, you know, I walk with my head held high that nobody's above me. Do you know, like that? Do you get what I'm saying? All of this, all of that hatred shit and all of that, it's just shot yourself in the foot. Voted for what? For what? What comes out of Brexit? You're never gonna fucking see it. The kids in nursery now are people who are gonna see it in 50 years' time, fam. Gonna be 54. You're in nursery now, you know, and you will lived over half your life to see the benefits of whatever this is. Do you know what I mean? Listen, man.
You just reminded me. This is why I was been looking into space. You just reminded me of the passive aggressive racism I've experienced in retail, fam.
It's wild.
This is, bro, having customers like, you know, in certain retail shops you have someone that's standing right at the front, like greeting customers and finding out what the issues are and whatever else. Our store's small, probably the size of this room. Yeah. People just walk past you, ignore you, and go to your colleague that is of a different ethnicity. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. You just took me back to that place. Still crazy,
bruv. I just, you know, in this thing, we're inclusive of everybody because I know it takes the entire world it takes the entire world to make this thing tick. You know, from culture that we speak on, from fashion to just even living every day, fam. You know, certain ways I live next door. I got a Jewish family next door to me now. They're amazing people. Had a white British family next door to me before. Amazing people as well. Like, and they taught me about stuff. You know, I learned about things because I'd never seen a man in a household. I kind of learned what my next door neighbor did. You know what I mean? As a white guy, you see him coming out mowing his lawn, doing all this stuff around the house. I'm like, yo, when I get my own spot, that's what I need to be doing. Not right now, but when I get my own spot, you know what I mean? You know, like that. You get it? Like, that's what I need to be doing from a white. You look and you pick up for things, you know what I'm saying? So we all live and learn from each other, you know what I'm saying? And all this segregation and separation and fucking all that shit that they, you know, these Nigel Farage types and fucking, you know, be trying to sell, it's like, nah, you know? And then that's where you lead to them situations of, I guess, unrest and, you know, I guess when there was some huge groups and supposed to be fights between whites and black people in London and that, and then you get that image of the black guy carrying the white guy, you know, that has been posted all over social media. That's an image I personally it makes me throw up a little in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I know he's doing the right thing, you know what I mean? But I just look at it and I think you wouldn't get the same treatment, Donny.
I hear you.
You know?
I hear you. What a life we live in. It's a treacherous world.
It's a treacherous world, fam.
Yeah, part 2.
Listen, man.
Hey, man, but we're going to have to sign out, man.
Listen, man. We're tired, man.
We've been rambling along, you get me?
Yo.
Everybody tired, there's me. Bare wife for that's in this podcast. But I've had fun, I can't lie.
Why for that? Speak for yourself.
Why?
For that.
Hey, man, you know me, though. Chain Reaction Podcast. Why LeeToTheVi in the building? I'm here with LeeToTheVi himself. I'm here with F. I'm here with Fazal. You get me? And another week, another episode, goddamn. We out crazy gang.